babies anyhow. So finding a 4-month-old baby elephant all alone meant that most likely the mother was not alive. And that's why we rescued Muzinga. She doubles to be the cheekiest elephant around. Behind Muzinga is an elephant by the name Taroha, who is approximately 2 years, who is the most calm, polite, and gentle elephant in the nursery. And Taroha was rescued from Savo West National Park. He was found lying down along Lake Jipe within the park in Savo West, all alone, while at the age of about 6 months. That is why we rescued him. Behind Taroha now, or joining Taroha now on my right, is the oldest boy, an elephant with the name Shuja, who is approximately 3 years old. And Shuja was rescued from Sava Conservation Area. He was found stuck in a dry water hole due to the drought. When we've got heavy rains, we do have some water holes that will retain water for longer periods. When it gets dry, the animals will make good use of this water from the water holes. But 2.5 years ago, the period of the drought was too long until all the water holes ended up drying. This little boy was found stuck in this little sticky mud left after all the water had dried. Very lucky to have braved the whole night all alone. Braved the whole night because this is a park that has got full of lions and hyenas. So he braved the whole night and was found on one morning still alive. And that's why we named him Shuja, which is Swahili for a hero. At the edge of the waterfall right in the middle here is an elephant by the name Padman, who is approximately 2 years old. And for your information, Padman also doubles to be the naughtiest boy around. Padman was rescued from the Masa Mara. He was found standing next to the dead body of the mother. The mother had a big wound on the back, which is believed to have caused her death. The baby found within this area in a very poor, thin condition, and that's why we rescued Padman. He always likes to force his way. Where you don't want him to go, he'll make sure that he does. Always have his way all the time. On the other side of Muzinga is Muzinga's best friend, an elephant with the name Nyambeni, who is also 3 years old. Nyambeni was rescued from Imendi Forest, which is found in Meru. And she was found stuck in a ditch within the forest in Meru, all alone, while at the age of about 3 months. And that is why we rescued Nyambeni. Lastly, we've got the biggest in size at the far end, an elephant by the name Latika, who is 3.5 years old. And Latika also doubles to be the elephant with the shortest trunk in the nursery. She was just born with a very short trunk. She was rescued from Sava Conservation Area. She was found trapped in a snare all around her neck, and that's why we rescued her. A snare is a wire trap. Being around the neck will kill the animals instantly. As one struggles to get out of the snare, it becomes very tight and will suffocate them within a very short period. She's lucky to have been found still alive. And that is why we rescued Latika. So that makes a total of 13 elephants that we've got in the nursery at the moment, all under our care for the past 3 years. Anytime between the age of 3 and 4, we start to reintroduce them back into the world. We'll always reintroduce them to Savo East National Park and Kibwezi Forest, a process that will take them about 5 years or more. And once they find friends among the wild herds, we'll invite them and adopt them. Then we let them go, and let them become wild once again. Generally, elephants will live as long as we do. And approximately 60 to 70 years is the lifespan. This lifespan of an elephant depends on the nature of their teeth. An elephant has got 6 sets of teeth. And every set will last for about 10 years. That's why any time between the age of 60 and 70, all the teeth are worn out, they will die from starvation, which is a natural death. Elephants attain maturity at the age of between 10 to 15 years, starting with the females. The gestation period of an elephant is approximately 2 years. Exactly 22 to 24 months. They'll always stay in groups and families under the leadership of the oldest female, who by natural instinct automatically becomes the leader or the matriarch of the group. The boys will leave the families after maturity, which is above 15 years, while the females will stay together for most part of their lives. Elephants are very clever and very intelligent animals. They also do have a perfect memory, which means they will remember everything that happens in their lives. And that is why the saying that goes, elephants never forget, is very, very true. The tusks of an elephant are part of their teeth. They are the incisors. They start to grow when an elephant is 1 year, but pop out or protrude outside when they approach the age of about 2 years. That is why you might have realized that some of them don't have tusks, which means they're under the age of 2 years. The tusks of an elephant are only important while on a live elephant. This is because the elephant will use them to defend themselves. The elephants will use them to cut the branches when they're feeding. They'll also use them to dig down along the dry rivers to get water during the dry season. And that is why they are only important while on a live elephant. The trunk of an elephant plays the role of the hand as well as the nose. The elephants will breathe through the trunk. They will suck the water in the trunk, then the trunk can blow the water into the mouth. They'll collect food and put it into the mouth using the trunk. So it is very important, and also the most sensitive part on an elephant's body. This is because the trunk of an elephant alone holds about 40,000 different types of muscles, and that's why it is also very important. The milk we feed the elephants is not an elephant's milk. This is because it is not very easy to milk a wild elephant and get the real milk. At the same time, it is not cow's milk, since cow's milk has got lots of fats. If you feed them on cow's milk, it will diarrhea today. And that is why we feed them on a human baby formula. Those fats have been emulsified to make it easier for the babies to digest. This formula was pioneered by the founder of this place, the late Dr. Dame Daphne Sheldrick, after 28 years of research. We feed them on intervals of 3 hours, day and night, and one elephant takes about 24 liters of milk in a day. We add some minerals, some vitamins, and some porridge in the milk as well. So that is why it is very important for them for the first 4 years that they are with us in the nursery. When they're out in the world, an elephant will suckle the mother for the first 2 years, and sometimes 2.5. This is because when the tusks start to pop out, the mothers don't allow them to suckle anymore. The water hole here is provided for the elephants to roll in the mud, even when they want. It is fun for them to play and roll in the mud. A part of the mud stuck on the body protects them from being bitten by some insects and from the red sunshine. That's why we provide it, and they decide if they want to go in or not. The bushes behind me is part of Nairobi National Park, where the elephants will spend the rest of the day so that they can instinctively learn to be wild elephants. They're always accompanied by the keepers to provide protection whenever needed, because the park is full of other wild animals, including the big cats. Only wild elephants are not in Nairobi National Park. So we bring them back for bed in the evening, because the lions can easily attack them at night. That is why the wooden houses that you saw on your left who are coming in are their stockades where elephant has got eat on. And those elephants that are under the age of 2 years have a keeper spending the night in the room, but a different keeper every night, so that they don't get attacked by the same person. We spend the night in the room because they need to be fed on milk every 3 hours at night as well. The little ones, when they come in and they're like a few days old or a few weeks old or a few months old, need to be kept company by being covered with blankets at night when they lie down to sleep.
Include you.
This is because
And then you're going to fire.
money is a big threat to young
I will
elephants.
fire you.
And it is a
And I'm
threat
not taking
because
that.
you cannot step in advance. And this is because they don't show the signs in advance. And they can't show the signs because the lungs of an elephant are attached to ribcage, so they cannot cough. So you cannot see any signs of the treatment earlier. You realize when it's too late by seeing some water dropping from the trunk. That means the lungs are already saturated, and within a very short period, you lose them. So that is why they need a keeper to cover them with blankets when they're here in the nursery. But when they're out in the wild, the big ones always surround all the little ones. And the little ones will get all the warmth, all the heat from all the big ones, and that will keep them warm. So that is why they need a keeper at night. Also for the purposes of keeping them company, since they're social animals. If left alone, they become lonely and stressed. So they can easily be stressed to death for being left alone. So that is why they need a keeper at least for the past 2 to 3 years. When they're more than 3 years, you move them to a bigger stockade, where they spend the night alone, in preparation to go to Samu and start the process of being reintroduced back into the world. Different reasons have caused all these babies to be left orphans, but human wildlife conflict is the first major reason that has caused, and is causing most of them to be left orphans. Human wildlife conflict is a big problem. This is a problem because there is always an increase in the population of human beings compared to the space size of land. This has caused human beings to occupy areas that originally belonged to wild animals, causing conflicts every now and then between the two. And that is why buffer zones along the parks and conservation areas are being occupied by humans. And people are creating families next to the parks. Animals that are attracted to the parks and they don't run, creating conflict between the two. That is why most of the migratory wild animals are not being system. The areas are occupied by human beings, and people are really also going to these areas. Constructions are found in our countries. Instead,
Oh, he's going in.
You have to stay with them. You have to move back. And their developments, the owners of these developments who want to fight during that process of running up and down, sometimes the mother might end up being killed. Or sometimes the baby and the mother separated from one another. Nobody knows what happened to the other. Later on, if the baby is found and nobody knows where the mother is, we are conducted and have to fly out immediately to go and help rescue them from wherever part of the country they will have been identified. So that is why human-wildlife conflict is the first major reason that has caused and is causing most of these babies to be left orphans and therefore brought here in the nursery. Ivory poaching is another reason that has caused a few of them to be left orphans. And I say a few of them because for the last few years, the trend of poaching in Kenya has dropped, which is a good sign. We hope, pray and believe that the drop continues until there will be no more poaching. But unfortunately, a few of them came in because the mothers were killed and the tusks were taken off them. I say unfortunately because the act of poaching is being perfected by we human beings. And yet, it is our role as human beings to care and protect for these animals. As human beings, we fail in our role by causing them to be left orphans just because we are interested in the ivory. And an elephant ivory adds no value to human life. And so that is why I'd like to urge all of you are here today to help stop poaching. You can help stop poaching if you want. This is right from your home. and right from your country. I say this because the end products from ivory are being sold from all over the world. So right from your home, you can help make a change by ensuring that you don't buy anything that comes from ivory or from the rhino horn. By ensuring that you spread the word, all your friends and relatives and colleagues, not to buy anything that comes from ivory or from the rhino horn. If we all did that, right from the comfort of our homes, we will have ensured that the poachers don't have a market. Once they don't have a market, they won't see the need to continue feeding the elephant because they don't have a place to sell these ivory, which means the population of elephants will continue to increase, which will really be great. So that is why ivory poaching is one of the reasons that has caused a few of these babies to be left orphans and therefore brought here in the nursery. Some of the babies were found falling down wells, falling down manholes, getting stuck in the mud, washed down the rivers during the heavy rainfalls, and the mothers were knowing to help to rescue them. Very few are orphans for natural reasons. By natural reasons I mean the mothers have died from old age, from natural diseases, and from starvation back into the world. The majority of them, their reasons for being orphans are human-related in one or the other. And that is why it is important that as human beings, we have to come in and make sure that we give them a second chance to survive back into the world. Otherwise, without them being identified and being rescued, it means that all that you can see here now would have died. Which means the population of elephants will be going down every now and then. And in a very near future, will end up having lost all these animals. In addition to taking care of the baby elephants and rhinos, the Sheldrick Wildlife Trust has got other projects that they undertake. For example, we have got mobile veterinary units. And these mobile veterinary units will go around the parks, looking for naturally injured animals, treating them, and just setting them free to continue their own natural life. This is not necessarily on elephants and rhinos alone. It is with any other wild animals that have been found out there with any health problems. Once identified, we are conducted, and our mobile veterinary unit will either fly or drive to the scene to go and help treat the injured animals and immediately set them free to continue their own natural life after treatment. We also have anti-poaching teams. These teams are mostly based in Savo. They will go around the parks looking for snares and ensnaring. Snares are the traps that are set in the parks, especially by the poachers, and sometimes by the communities neighboring these areas to get hold of these other tied animals for game meat or for skin. And so anti-poaching teams will make sure that they put over all the snares from the parks. We'll also have drive away the people and violent attack in the park to ensure that the park is kept free and safe for all wild animals. Our anti-poaching teams will also work together with our K9 unit, whereby in case the signs of poachers identified, our sniffer dogs will assist and make sure that the poachers are caught in the long run. Our anti-poaching teams will work together with our aerial surveillance, whereby we do have the planes that will fly in the air, patrolling along the conservation areas. In case there are any illegalities that are taking place within these areas, then our aerial surveillance will be able to notify the Kenya Wildlife Service Rangers and our teams on the ground who will make a follow-up, find out what is happening, and help correct the illegality. And lastly, we do have a community project. Our community project is based within Sava Conservation Area. They'll go around the communities that are neighboring the park and the reserve, giving them education so that they know how to coexist and stay together with these wild animals. The same community project will go around the schools that are neighboring the park and the reserve, giving education to the children. When the children are still young in school, they need to learn that all animals are important and all animals have the right to life. And these animals should not be killed just because somebody is interested in the ivory, in the skin, or in the meat. The areas where all these animals stay should be protected, which means people should stop cutting trees and instead should plant more to preserve all our forests. and make sure that all other animals have got a place to feed and hide. We believe when the children are taught this, when they're still in school, they'll be able to keep it in their minds when they're fully grown. They will have made good use of this knowledge by ensuring that they have protected care for all other wild animals in general.
Okay. All right.
We saw him coming.
Mzuri sana.
Maybe because they're still there. Maybe after quite some time they're
So this is the Mara River,
That's why
and there's a hippopotamus.
they go away from their heart.
Hopefully they stay in the water and don't come out.
Are we good? Okay. So the two hippos that you see, looks like they were serving the female, huh?
And we in Kenya.
Yes.
I don't know how far this water
Wait and see.
goes.
Here.
Ele falou isso?
Okay, are we good? Oh, there he is. You see him now?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you are good, let's go. Have you seen crocodile, Papa?
Yeah, yeah.
There he is. Here.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. See him?
Do you see the crocodile?
Over there, right?
No? No, no.
Oh, I have to get up close.
Yes.
There's one right down there.
Oh, wow.
You stand here.
They come out of the water.
You can see here, it's safe.
Yeah, they do come out of the water.
There.
You see him?
Yes,
He looks happy, yeah?
yeah. Wow.
Okay.
Look at the
Okay,
body
let's
this
go,
way.
guys.
Crocodile. Oh my God. Huh.
Careful, Papa. Mind your steps.
You good on the rocks?
Yeah, thanks.
They are just saying hello to you guys.
Wow.
Yes, I'm the dominant. I have to go. I have to leave my team. Okay, so this is a different herd from that one. Okay. So, pardon? They are different. This is a different herd. This herd begins here and extends that way. Okay. So I think hippos weigh up to 2 tons. There's another hippo here. See him? Okay. So hippos weigh up to 2 tons. Okay. They are friends and enemies with hippos at equal measures. They are next to each other right now, right? No attack each other. But I think they go for the baby hippos. Likely the abandoned babies because the level of water is high. There's high chances of separating the baby from the mother. That's why the crocodile go for it.
They're waiting.
Yes. So other animals that do kill the hippo, we have hyena and the lion. In the case of hyena and the lion, they get the hippo outside when they go to the grassland, because right now they are here because they lack sweat gland. So when they go there, they can be attacked by hyena and lion. So crocodile and hyena share the same character. They are not in position to take down 2-ton hippo. They go for only the baby. Okay. And then crocodiles are reptiles. They lay eggs where the flats can't reach. I think the female chooses a suitable sand to build a nest. So they build a nest, they lay eggs, and then take care of for around 90 days. Because we have monitor lizard, they can destroy the eggs. Then after 90 days they hatch. They can be introduced by the mother into the river, then hang together for a while. After a while they can be left independent the rest of their life. Okay?
They live in solitary life.
Yeah, solitary life. That's why the number from hatchling to maturity will decrease because of poor parental care. Yeah.
And this is one group of people, that's another group, or it's the whole same group?
Different.
And how do they know where is the limit?
This one.
This?
Yeah. Kaka the hippopotamus. So they used to mark the territory. So wherever they come across, so the male can go outside, mark the territory, and then they go back to their territory.
Okay.
Okay. So I think the male are the one protecting their territory. So every herd has got enough, has got their dominant male. So the work of that dominant male is the one to protect the territory from another male, serve the female, and then guide the herd to the grassland.
Why is it that they're okay with us being here, the hippos, in their territory?
They are not in that territory. Their territory is inside the water.
Only in the water, on the land doesn't matter.
Yes, unless if you step there, then they can consider that one as a threat.
Yeah.
He's still poking that.
They are licking even.
Tell them there.
Okay?
Yep.
Let's keep going.
All right.
It seems like they're sad somehow.
Hã?
Cada hora mosquito novo.
Somebody will be happy about the death, no? Hippo?
São mais cuidados. Cuidado aqui com...
Who's taller?
He's slightly taller.
No, what about here? Check from this side.
Yeah, even...
No. You are stealing a shot. So this is another hippo track, huh? So they work in a single file. In the grassland, even 5 kilometers away from the river. When they come up
Yeah.
to the grassland. Okay. You okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Thanks.
Okay. Come with me.
Ah, that's fine.
Yeah, all the places need to.
See that footage?
Yes. But do you play football now?
I used to.
Really?
So this is still another hippo track, huh?
Back in Australia.
Yeah, so many.
In the US as
So I think they play a significant role when it comes to movement of other animals. Eh? Let's say hippos want to, wildebeest want to get out of the water, so they use this.
But professional or?
well. In Australia, I played for like a second division team,
Mm-hmm.
and then I went.
But youth level or?
No, at
Okay.
the first team, and
Okay.
then I went and played in college in America.
Ah. Studying and.
Yeah, at university.
But you went with scholarship?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's fun.
Which university?
Papa, yeah, I'm saying Papa.
Okay.
What about my?
Ah, nice. It's your toss, so that was good.
Pretty shit in the ball.
Okay.
Okay, so I think they are Nile crocodile, the freshwater crocodile. Huh? I think in Australia we have salt and freshwater.
Yeah.
Yes. So they say saltwater are bigger than freshwater. Saltwater can grow up to 9.
Yeah, huge.
Yes, they say so. But this one, freshwater, even to 5 meters long. Okay. So that only this is the freshwater we have in Africa, not saltwater. Okay. And then we have a hill in front of you. So what you see in documentaries about the crossing of wildebeest, most of those documentaries actually have been documented from both slope of the hill, the other and this, all down here. So this is where the crossing of wildebeest happens. Right now they are still in Tanzania. We are waiting for the big migration.
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, so this, when they come, they cross this river. That's why they say the 7 wonders of the world happens in this river. Okay, so this is the river, the river of death.
Because
Yeah.
the crocodile's just.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
crocodile assassin.
They're waiting for him.
Okay, and then in our continent, I believe crocodiles are the largest reptile that we have. Okay, this is our largest reptile. No? Croc. We don't have dinosaurs. We only read in the books.
There was oldest dinosaurs there, right?
Nyonga ama tuende? Okay, so we keep going a bit and then we go back.
Okay.
Bring the blood to the overload first.
Ja, dat is het stijgen. Agora que o repouso está reagindo.
Hello, Jumbo. Jumbo. Are we too fast?
But like all the
Contours is the picture.
but you see them on
Ja, jag har rätt.
Inside the banks of the rivers and stuff.
but they are salty rivers.
They're like where the rivers meet the sea.
Okay.
Okay.
Dia boleh si dua sana. Ini kari. Kono nang kari dia boleh main semua.
Then the guy needs to be like
Okay, so this is not a waterfall. This rapids, huh? So I believe on the other side we have two crocodiles, the big one and the small. Far left. On the sand, you can see a big crocodile there. And then this big rock on the right at the base. There's another crocodile. And then this is also one of the major crossing point of wildebeest. Okay? Right? Yeah. So this is one of the major crossing points. If you come at the Nyonge. Right, so I guess we have exhausted everything. What is remaining is that we go swimming. Very hot.
You start, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
And there?
All right. Have you taken a shot of a crocodile, Baba?
Not here.
I can do
I
it
got
for you.
I got the hippopotamus.
I can do it for
No,
you.
I don't care for crocodiles.
Okay.
The hippopotamus I like.
Okay. So let's go back.
All right.
Okay, let's go, guys.
I'm heading back.
Hi Jumbo. You want to take a
Hello.
picture with me?
Give me a second.
Yeah.
Taking videos.
My name is Mose.
Mose.
Yeah, Moses. The
Mose.
Black Picasso.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
paint?
Yeah, you see? This
Oh.
is what I do. I paint watercolor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
They look, this is postcards. Painted
All right.
card.
Let me catch up
Later,
with them.
later.
Yeah. I'll catch up with them. Huh. Whoa. Let's see here.
A lot inside.
The mall accepts no liability whatsoever for loss or damage to the vehicles. So here we are in Kenya. Tickets.
Here's one for the funny. You need to scan.
Looks like a drugstore, health store. Stuff. Oh. So these are the specialties here. Go in here.
The supermarket just there.
Right there.
Yeah, man.
Food market.
Again?
I said food market. Is that
Yeah.
right? Naivas. So we're in a supermarket here in Kenya. This is the green section here. Lots of tomatoes. $4.99. That's just per kilogram. So that'd be like $2.50 a pound. That'd be a little less than $2 for a pound. Watermelon. Mangoes. Yeah, look. 99. Yeah, market. Get one of these mangoes by the kilogram. chicken. Meatballs. See what time it is. Oxtail. Here for lunch. I get this rice. Oh? Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Right. Let me see. You have the rotisserie chicken, right? Can I get a piece of that? Let's take two pieces. Look at this bread. This is like probably about $1.50. I like that. Country.
Nivea Black and White Deal. Now with 7-store protection. What does that mean? 3 cities in 3 days. And no clear sweat. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moon. Sweat, stain, Nivea Black and White Deal. Nivea Black and White Deal. Now with 7-store protection. What does that mean? 3 cities in 3 days. And no clear sweat. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moon. Sweat, stain, Nivea Black and White Deal. Nivea is for skin. Nivea Black and White Deal. Now with 70-hour protection. But what does that mean? 3 cities in 3 days. And no clear sweat. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moon. Sweat, stain, and skin protection. Nivea Black and White Deal. Skin is for embracing life. Nivea is for skin. Nivea Black and White Deal. Now with 72-hour protection. But what does that mean? 3 cities in 3 days. And no clear sweat. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moon. Sweat, stain, and skin protection. Nivea Black and White Deal. Skin is for embracing life. Nivea is for skin. Nivea Black and White Deal. Now with 72-hour protection. But what does that mean? 3 cities in 3 days. And no clear sweat. 120 dances with skin as smooth as the moon.
Dry fish. Barilla. Biryani rice. I'll say. Hey, I'll say.
Hello.
Chopping.
Huh?
Doing some chopping. This is the rice you got in India. The biryani rice.
Biryani. Yes.
Biryani
I live in
rice.
the basmati.
I'm basmati. Yeah. When I used to work for the Department of Agriculture, I had to check these.
Yeah.
When they ship rice in, yeah, I had to, because we used to look for the copper beetle. I don't know if you ever heard of the copper beetle,
No.
but they eat up grains.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So they try, you know, like when you enter the U.S., sometimes they actually have food,
You have
stuff
to
like
check
that.
everything,
I've been
yeah.
on a farm,
Yeah.
you know, with your shoes. Yeah, this is a very good rice.
I really like it too.
Yeah, basmati. Biryani's nice too.
But biryani is also a dish.
Yeah, yeah.
They do it with lamb biryani,
Yeah, that's what I had.
chicken biryani.
I had the mutton.
Oh,
The
good.
lamb. Mutton.
Right.
Right. Red Bull. You know this is from Thailand, right?
Thailand, yeah.
Yeah.
It was born
Guy
in
was a
Thailand.
German guy. Who was
Austrian
there.
guy.
From what I heard, it was German. Was he Austrian?
Austrian, yeah.
Okay, and they got together.
And they,
And they
built,
became rich, yeah.
Rich, it's
Rich.
an understatement.
Yeah. But in the U.S. it's the weaker form. It's not the form like yeah, because when
FDA did not approve.
I don't know. When I went to Thailand, a Thai girl told me to get that. I never.
When you tried it, you were like, wow.
Wow, it was like, oh my God, what is she doing to me? Yeah. Because it's a prophylactic in Thailand, but not in the U.S. Yeah, they put certain ingredients that make you like, ooh.
No, it's very strong there.
Yeah, the ingredients.
Yeah. All right, let's pay and get some coffee. See you in the bed.
All right, I'm going over there to the cashier too, because I'm done shopping.
You're done as well?
Yeah.
All right.
Nice Jefferson biscuits. Chocolate, raspberry, chocolate. Cashew.
Okay, that's it.
Social.